Welcome back to Wynberg Boys High Old Mutual Wealth Ian Melliar Water Polo Cup 2013. Saturday 14th, Day 3 highlights. First up, we have Pearson versus Saxe. The first game of the morning, a clear win to Saxe, the final score being 2-16. Next up, a good win for St John's against Grey PE. St John's with 4 man-ups and 7 shots at goal, while Grey has 4 shots off target. The third game of the morning, Bosch vs Clifton, first draw of the morning at 4-4, an incredibly tense game. Well done to both teams, potentially the game of the tournament so far, with both keepers playing well, making great saves. Clifton, number 7, is deemed man of the match. Affies vs Paul Roos. Affies takes the game at 8-3 due to lots of steals by the Affies side. Pretoria Boys vs DHS, a close game and well done to both teams. The Pretoria keeper winning the game for his side in the end. He picks up man of the match. Next up we have Wynberg vs Pearson, a game that was close but didn't need to have been. Wynberg missing a lot of opportunities and Pearson not taking many. Wynberg number 7 picks up man of the match, end score 5-3. Hilton College vs Ian Melliar Invitational, with Hilton College winning by converting their opportunities, while Ian Melliar sent many shots high or wide of the goals. Regardless of this, man of the match goes to Ian Melliar, number 10. Bishops vs St Stithians, a runaway game, Bishops dominating the match. Bishops keeper doing well, final score 5-0 to Bishops. The first playoffs for the tournament, with match settings changed to 2 by 10 minutes running time. St Peter's vs Ian Melliar Invitational, looking to compensate for their earlier loss. Ian Melliar Invitational come into the game fighting hard and taking it out, taking the win at 5-1. Next up, St Andrews vs Paul Roos, a scrappy game with both sides getting overly physical. The game ends up going to extra time due to a draw at the end of the match. St Andrews take the win 3-1. Hilton vs Pearson. Hilton win the playoff convincingly 6-1. Man of the match, Hilton number 9. An own goal and a penalty mean Pearson have no chance to come back once Hilton pull ahead. Pretoria Boys vs Affies, 2 great penalty saves by the Affies keeper just isn't enough to keep Pretoria from stealing the win, with the final score at 3-0. St Stithians vs Westville, traditional Pretoria rivals up against each other. Despite some good defence by Westville, St Stithians take the game 4-0. Man of the match, Saints number 2. The final game before quarterfinals are played, Glenwood vs DHS, old KZN rivals face off. This was a tight game, Glenwood conceding many kickouts, however scoring a couple down at the DHS end. Game goes to extra time, with DHS scoring 2 goals, including a shot from outside the 7 meters. DHS win the game 4-2. The first quarterfinal of the tournament, Redham vs Saxe, a close quarterfinal. The settings revert back to 4 by 5 minute chukkers for the quarters. Redham cleans up well on defence, while Saxe create many scoring opportunities. Redham finished the third chukker 2 goals up, and Saxe failed to claw back the points. A fantastically entertaining game of polo. Redham win 4-3. The second quarterfinal is played by Bosch and St John's, a good contest between these 2 sides, with St John's taking most of the possession in the first and third chukkers, and Bosch taking the second and fourth. In the end, the Bosch keeper kept his team in the game. In water polo, a game could be won or lost by the keeper's performance, and at this tournament we have many excellent keepers. It's going to be a tough choice to decide keeper of the tournament. Final score 5-3 to Bosch, man of the match, Bosch keeper. The third quarter-final for the tournament, Grey PE vs Clifton, where Clifton kept Grey under their thumb, and again the keeper is given man of the match. Clifton simply put the ball in the back of the net without return from Grey. Final score 11-1 to Clifton. The final quarter-final for the tournament, Wynberg vs Bishops. Stadium is packed with spectators. Far too many kickouts against Wynberg, which Bishops capitalise on, while Wynberg do not convert any of the 7 man-ups they are awarded. The Wynberg structure and lack of discipline cost them the game, their only goal being scored in the last movements. Final score 6-1 to Bishops.